R. Murphy Cutlery Company, founded in 1850 in Boston. 4 years ago, my wife Mimi and I bought R. Murphy knives. We are manufacturing over 250 different styles of knives, and we're the third oldest knife company in the United States. The knives that we make are comparable to the German knives and the French knives, and we're probably the only manufacturer making carbon steel chef knives. Also, the grinds that we do are between 12 and 14 degrees, so you have a tapered blade that will have a very thin, sharp, hard, high-performing edge. The chef knives we make are both stainless steel and carbon, but we're particularly fond of the carbon steel line. Carbon steel was the only way knives were made. In the late 20s, early 30s, when stainless steel was introduced, people began to change over, and in fact, we're the only ones still actively doing this. Performance of carbon steel is really notable. You're going to be able to use it for a long time and be assured that this knife is going to cut. Whereas a stainless steel knife, they get dull and they don't resharpen as well. The carbon steel doesn't stay shiny, but it does stay sharp. The Japanese were typically hardening steel anywhere from 58 to 62 Rockwell, which is a measure of how hard the steel is. So now, pretty much matching what the Japanese do. About 12 months ago, we introduced this knife to oyster farms and chefs at the Chefs Collaborative Summit in Seattle. The knife was so popular, people just could not keep their hands off it. The knife had immediate recognition because of an article in the Wall Street Journal. Rowan Jacobson, a chef, an oyster expert, and writer, author, put this as his favorite knife to open oysters with. We make more shellfish knives than any other manufacturer in the world, and we make each one of those styles in plastic handles and wooden handles. The wooden handles right here are the traditional styles that were developed regionally. One of the things the former owner did when his family bought the company was to restore the quality that had drifted previously. That quality is what kept this company alive.
Rudy's worked here for almost 30 years. Bill's worked here for 20.
Mike is 25 or 6 years.
And yeah, like that. It was great when we first got here because obviously they knew a lot more than we did. So to have these veteran employees was very, very helpful.
It was critical.
Yeah, critical. Doug Bethke, the previous owner, was a professional race car driver. He was in the same circuit as Paul Newman. We
saw an opportunity here. We could improve things. What we hadn't anticipated was that we'd fall in love with the company
and fall in love with the product.
We've introduced close to 40 new products in 4 years, and there's more coming.